Welcome to the beautiful jungle of Talamanca in Costa Rica. I mean, look at this, how beautiful this is. We have the river, we have nature, we have trees all over. I absolutely love being here. It's just such a blessing to be connected with nature. But how about if you're a single mother with a child with disabilities and you had to take your child for only 30-minute sessions once a month in San Jose? It's going to take you like 24 hours to get there, which means that you might have to start your trip at 2 or 3 in the morning, pitch dark, in the night, quite likely to have pouring rain. Look at this. Imagine this with all the rain coming through, and you had to go uphill, slippery, so dangerous. And you had to do that because if not, they're going to report you at the hospital that you did not bring your child. I mean, how can you bring your child to an appointment? How can you put your child through all this? The risk of taking the child to the hospital are higher than the benefit of 30 minutes session once a month. That's why we're here. Because if we don't come, no one will. They have the right to have access to health, and they deserve it.
How on earth are you going to ask a mother to go through this? To carry the child with disability and say, no, I already gave you a wheelchair. What's the point of having a wheelchair here? There's absolutely no point. It makes no sense. Scared us.
When I first come to the house, I do the general check, ask the family members, ask the child, get an idea what's going on, get the case history, and then do some therapy. We give them some exercises or recommendations to do. And if we see a serious case, we refer them to the hospital. So we have a child here who had some convulsions when he was a baby. He also had meningitis and had to be hospitalized. I stayed in hospital for 10 to 22 days. We couldn't find that out. He also had herb palsy as a baby. And then the mother told us that when he was 8 months old, he had a trauma to the head. When he was 2 years old, he had a broken arm or elbow. They say that he is not doing very well in school. He's 7 years old. We just asked him to read some letters. He cannot read. He was confusing the Q with the P and the U with the N. Maybe he has some dyslexia right there. They say that whenever they ask him to do things, he just doesn't obey. We might have some kind of cognitive disability. We're going to check on his eyes, which could be part of the reason why he might have the dyslexia going on. In order to encourage or promote or facilitate his learning process, his cognitive development, we are going to check on the primitive reflexes. Those might be still present and might be interfering with his normal development. So we're going to check that out and maybe recommend some exercises for the mother to inhibit the primitive reflexes. ¿Por qué lo tiene medio roto? ¿Qué le pasó? ¿Por qué lo tiene medio roto los dientes, mamá?
Se había golpeado.
Okay. So he has a broken tooth because he fall on it. So you had to check on the maxilla, yeah, on the TMJ. Abra grande y despacito. Mi amor, sí, usted también. He has a lot of deviation, right? He had TMJ and he had the occlusion as well. It's not good. Hermosura, hermosura. Mucha hermosura. Arriba, mira el techo. Uf. Y aquí también se golpeó. A ver. Abra la boca. Ah, mentira. Ok, bien. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Pégueseme ahí a la pared. Péguese a la pared. Muy bien. ¿Está bien? ¿Sí? Vale. Quiero que mires aquí, ¿vale? Y quiero que lo mires solamente con los... ojos. No puedes mover la cabeza. No puedes mover la cabeza. I want you to follow this with your eyes. You cannot move your head, ¿ok? 1 o 2. ¿Cuántos ve? 1 o 2.
2.
Mire, no me mueva la cabecita, mi amor. ¿Cuántos ve? 1. ¿Sí? Aquí, por ejemplo, no está en el centro de mi nariz. Aquí no, aquí.
Vale.
¿Sí? Lo hacemos con su nariz, ¿ok? You have to tell me when the pen is right at the middle of your face, ¿ok?
Vale.
So he have a head trauma with a deviation of the mid line of the visual tract. So he cannot read, literally. He cannot read. He cannot put together the visual information that he gets. So this is a trauma-induced learning impairment. He cannot learn because of a trauma. So you have to fix that. No pressure. So he has irritability, he cannot lie flat because he also have an asynchronism of the occiput and the sacrum. So you need to synchronize that. And when you synchronize that, you need to release the head trauma. Go, work. Come on, you can do it. I always tell you, I will never ever ask you something that you cannot do. So you can do this. So you have to bring sacrum and occiput as inferior as possible and then release. And then bring back,
Yeah.
pull with strength, not induce, like pull with strength. Okay. El resto de la familia está bien, ¿no?
Sí, de 4 a 12 años de medicinas.
It would be a dream come true if we can have, you know, like a gynecologist coming with us, or a neurologist coming with us, or an orthopedic doctor coming with us, so they can do a more profound and deeper evaluation of the cases that we are finding in the jungle and hopefully provide a better care for the community. We are not there yet, but we would like to get there sometime, hopefully soon. So we hope to get some support, any kind of support. Right now we are trying to bring a multidisciplinary approach when it comes to musculoskeletal care, to the biomechanics of the children. So yeah, we have physical therapy, we have osteopathy. When we come, we invite optometrists. We are hoping to bring more therapies like occupational therapy, dentistry. Yeah, so many. There's so much need. So anything that we can get and anyone we can invite, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot for that person to do over here. Multidisciplinary approach to health is based on different healthcare professionals bringing the different fields all together, all the professionals working together as a team for the health of one person. So it's patient-centered health. So the patients stay at the center and we add all our knowledge for the benefit of the health of one single person.